Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will talk about AWS Secret Manager. So AWS Secret Manager is the AWS service which is basically helps you to manage, retrieve and rotate your database credentials, application credentials, auth tokens, API keys. Along with that, you can also store or manage your other secret credentials which you are using in your web application or the mobile applications. So let's start. First of all, we will explain how we can store the secrets in AWS Secret Manager. Then we will be showing like how we can retrieve them. So first of all, we will create some IAM policies which will help us to retrieve the secrets. Then we will create a IAM role that will be attached with the IAM policy. And finally, we will create a Lambda function in Python which will help us to retrieve those credentials. So let's start with the AWS Secret Manager first. So first of all, I will search here AWS Secret Manager. Let me search it again. Secrets Manager. So here I can see Secrets Manager is here. So in Secrets Manager, I will click on Store a new secret. Here I will select other type of secret. So I can give the name. Suppose key 1 is 1 2 3 4 5 6. I can add another one as well, key. Reverse key 1 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, now I will keep the encryption key as it is and I will click on next. Here I will have to give a name, so let's give a name like test secrets and put the same in description. So after giving the name and description, we can set the tags as well if required. Then we can go to the permission, which is again optional, and we'll skip the replicate secret as well. Click on next. Here if you want to set the rotation, you can set it, but for the time being we will skip it. In case you active this automatic rotation option, then you will have to set the schedule as well. Rotation function, which is also is a part of if rotation option is active. Now we will click on next again. So here we are on the review screen. Here we can review like what we have done in the settings in previous steps. So let's go to the last. Here you can see some sample codes are given in Java, JavaScript, C#, Python, Ruby and Go. You can use those credentials to retrieve your credentials, but we will create our own script and I will show you how we can retrieve those credentials using Python. So let's skip this step as well and finally click on store. After clicking on store, you can see here your secret will be available. You can click on refresh and here you can see test secret. Let's click on it and here you can see like the secret details are here, tags, secret values. If you want to see the values, you can click on it. You can see like what are values here, key 1 and reverse key 1. Now let's go to the IAM service, and here in IAM let's create a policy first. We will click on policies. Here click on create policy and here you can search Secrets Manager, select this and here you can choose this option read, because we only want to retrieve the credential. We do not want to do any list or any write operation, so we will only select the read permissions here. Here we need to put ARN as well. So for ARN we will have to go to Secret Manager service again. Let's click it on a new tab, and here let's go to the test secrets and copy this ARN and put this ARN here. Okay, click on add ARN. So it's complete. Now click on next. Here you can see all the settings are available. Just give the name to policy. So AWS Secret Manager policy, keep the description as it is and click on create policy. This will simply create the policy for you. Now let's go to the roles and create a role. That role will be attached with the Lambda function. So Lambda function will be able to access the Secret Manager service. So let's click on the create role. Select AWS service. Here select Lambda. Now click on next. Here we can search for our policy. So AWS. So our policy is here. Click on next. Give the name. So AWS Secret Manager role. And click on create role. So now we have completed the Secret Manager task. We stored few secrets over there. We created the policy. Using that policy we created the role. Now we will move to the Lambda function. So simply we have completed the part 1, which is basically store the credential, create the required policy and create the role. Now we will create the Lambda function to retrieve the. So now we will go to the AWS Lambda function console, and where we will create a Lambda function which will help us to retrieve the credentials stored in AWS Secret Manager. So let's go to the Lambda dashboard. Here click on the create a function from scratch. So I will give it a name, my retrieve my secrets. Okay, I will select Python here, and under permission I will use an existing role, and that existing role is listed here, which is AWS Secret Manager role. Now under the advanced setting I will keep the things as it is. We'll click on create function. My function has been created. Now let me show you the code which I have created. So this code is already here. So I have created this code to retrieve the function. I will explain you all the line items. So first of all, we have imported some required libraries. Then we have created a Lambda handler. Here we have given the name. Test secret is the name of our secret. The region, AWS region, which is AP South 1. We have created a session. We have stored the values in this particular client session. Then here at the end you can see we are retrieving the credentials. So that's simple Python script which we have written to retrieve the credentials from AWS Secret Manager. Now let me deploy this. First of all I will deploy. If there will be any error it will show me. So you can see it has been completed successfully, means there is no code error. Now I will test and I will show you like this will reflect the credentials which is stored in my AWS Secret Manager. So let's click on the test, give it a name. I'm giving my test here. Let's click on test again. It's loading and it's showing my test event name, which is my test, which I have given during the test, and in the response it is showing key 1 and key 2 are here. Now what I will do, I will make a change in keys. Suppose let's edit. I will add 7 here and add 7 here, and I will save. And now I will execute this test again to see if my results are like changing in real time. So you can see my results are changing in real time. So that was the very simple demo for AWS Secret Manager and to retrieve the credentials from AWS Secret Manager. So thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.